people, what's going on? So, had a good day today. We got the 8XT back together. No damage. No issues. There she is. All cleaned up. Ready to go for the next bash. Uh-oh. Limited edition Nova Rossi P5. So, you know, at this point, guys, we really don't have any, you know, I don't have much choice but to run 21s in these truggies because I have my 228s that I want to have modded, so I'm really not trying to run them because they're fresh. I got my Pico back there. I don't want to run it too much because it's fresh, completely rebuilt, and you can't find parts for it. You know, and I have a 32 that's stock back there, and then my modified 32. The only other thing I could do is break in the Paloma modified right there, but I'm not going to do that until we figure out what's going on with Nova Rossi. So it's going to be kind of an early night, guys. Just wanted to show y'all the, you know, the 8XT back to its glory. No harm, no foul. Had a good day. There's the skid plate that I modified. Is a little crooked. Everything else looks dang good. No whammies. And I did a lot more bashing than what I put on the screen, that's for sure. But the next run we're going to do is going to be with this limited Nova P5. She's got only about a gallon on her at the most. Broke it in a long time ago. Haven't really run it that much. Ran it a few times on the Techno buggy. But we're going to give it a rip. We're going to give it a whirl. And we're running the Works pipe with the Nova Rossi 41001 or 41010. Something like that. I think it's 41001. Let's see if I can see it real quick. It is 41001, and the Works pipe is the 2058. So we're running the Works 2058 and the Nova 41001. We're going to see what type of bottom end it is. That's the problem with the truggies and the 21s, guys. Now, the Bonito's modified, so it has a little more power. But that Virtus that we ran at first, that power was on point, man. There was no issue, but I was running the Triton 2148. Tell you what, guys, man, you guys, if you haven't gotten one of these Triton 2148 combos, running your 21s, especially in the truggies, this is what you want right here, guys. And there are some Nova combinations like the 9886 and the you could use a 41020, which is this one right here. This big one is a 41020, and then we got like these are the 41021s, which is a little bit smaller. But this Triton combo is on point, so I'm thinking that Triton header is pretty similar to the 41021. The 020 is pretty long, so the 021 should be pretty good. And believe it or not, the Dynamite 053 header and pipe combo should be pretty good. That's a mid-range pipe and header, but that should be good on a 21 as well. But we're going to give this 41001 and the 2058 Works pipe a run on this Nova Rossi. But she did well. She jumps well, just very similar to the RTR 8T as far as in the air, But we're going to do some adjustments here on our shocks and our droop a little bit. See if we can get some of that cat paw out of there. I call it cat paw when it flies up like that, and then I have to bring the nose down. So the Technos, they don't do that, man. You can't even barely get a backflip out of a Techno off of the Woogie Nitro ramps. But these, easy cheesy, CoverGirl breezy, man, no problem. But the 8XT is badass, man. I'm really loving this platform. Also loving that I could bash the hell out of it and no damage. But, you know, I've already had several people tell me, why are you bashing a race kit? You know, because I can, man, because I want to, because I don't want to bash an RTR. I enjoy my race kits, I enjoy my platforms, as well as I've enjoyed these two RTRs here and my monster trucks as well. So we'll fire up this monster truck here pretty soon. It does have a, let's pull it down real quick and I'll show y'all. Let me set y'all right here for a sec and I'll grab it. Space. Alright, so this is my LST XXL1. It's the original XXL. Still has the original body. And this is what she looks like. You guys have seen her before. She's got the Big Joes on there. This has been completely redone. The only thing that's not new on it is the wing, but the wing mount, bumpers, all the plastics, transmission, forward only gear, running Futaba servos in them. I did pick up also the other day, getting off track real quick, picked up an airplane actually, and I'll show y'all. It's a Nitro airplane. I don't know if you can see with the light there, but it's a big item, man. It's definitely a big item. But anyway, I pulled the servos out of them. They're just plastic gear servos, but they're good servos. These are Hi-Techs, man. There were 5 of them in there. I pulled them out and I put 2 of them. I took the servos out of the RTR and put in the Mugen because we still want to do some running on the Mugen. But I replaced the servos with the Hi-Tech servos, and they're pretty damn good, man, for plastic gear servos. And they're brand new. But now the plane doesn't have them. I don't know why I wanted the plane. I'll probably never fly it. It needs a little bit of work done to it. But it's a big item, man. It's huge. The wingspan was all the way across the barn. So anyway, back to the LST here. So what we're running on the LST is the Truggy. This only has a couple of gallons on it. Shout out David RC. When I got this back from him, I sold this to him and he sold it back to me. So it's back where it belongs. But we're running the 41015 on-road header and the 9886. You guys that don't know, the 9886 was originally an on-road header. This one's not a super strong though. That's why it's on here. I keep all my super strongs for the Truggies and the 28s and the 32s modified. I mean, I'll throw a different header on it for non-modified, but modified engines, not so much on the 21s as I've found out over the past couple of days, but on the 28s and 32s, the 41032 is on point as far as headers, but not so much on the 21s, even the modified ones. I just no luck on it, man. The difference when I switched, I ran both today. I ran the 9886 41032 on the modified Bonito, and it was sluggish on takeoff. It was good mid and top, but it was sluggish on takeoff. And then when I switched over to the 2148 Triton, it was night and day. It still is not the same as a 28 or a 32 modified, but night and day difference on those pipes and headers on that engine in the Truggy, 100%. So I'm anxious to see what this combination does, the Works 2058 and the 41001. But as you guys can see, I can bash this platform brand new, and she still looks brand new. The same with my Technos, man. How many times have I bashed these Technos? You know, I've rebuilt them, but I've had this Techno for a year, man, and I bashed the same way. So for you to say that why are you bashing a race kit and all that, such an expensive kit, you know, just like I said earlier in the video, man, you're gonna tear up a whip on the track way more than you are bashing. Holy crap, is it starting to rain? Yeah, here comes that rain from the hurricane. It's supposed to rain for the next 3 or 4 days. But anyway, guys, just want to show y'all the 8XT, and back to her original glory. Show y'all what we're running in the next rip. I have been replacing a lot of the screws on it with the stainless screws. I have a stainless screw kit. I don't know what it is. I just started doing it. I've been doing it on all my whips. But next rip is probably going to be in the... Actually, the next rip is going to be in the Fiskale. So I'm anxious to do that. I know a lot of you guys were waiting on me to run the 8XT. And we did. So now we're going to go ahead and rip this beast right here. I'm really anxious to get it out and get it running. I've tidied up all the loose ends on it and fixed everything that has happened. You know, upgraded everything that needed to be upgraded as far as that goes. We should be fine. So the only thing is I put 100K in the diff, and I should have put at least 500K. But we'll see how it goes. Or probably should have put at least 300K. But we'll see how it goes. I can always pull it out and switch it later. And we have another diff as well. So I'll probably go ahead and get it cleaned up and ready with the 500K. Someone even told me to do $1 million. So anyway, guys, this here is a badass monster truck. And I want to fire it up pretty soon as well. Someone the other day said that the Muggy was not meant for a bump box. I've always been under the impression that the Muggy was originally manufactured to fit on a bump box. The only reason you can't do these LSTs is because they're double stacked chassis. But the Muggy was made to be put on a bump box. So I don't know where that came from. I heard that the other day. I'm not sure where, but definitely the Muggy can go on a bump box for sure. But anyway, guys, just wanted to show y'all what was going on. Little update. Did a video with my drone today, but it's on my other SD card, and I'm not sure how to intermingle those. I may try. But anyway, so what I was saying is I've bashed the hell out of this thing, man, and it's still a beast, man. No worries, no issues. Probably going to be looking at getting a Triton modified L5, but they are only 5-port engines, so we'll see. I'm not sure if the L5 is a long stroke or not, but they're supposed to be pretty badass modified, so I'm thinking about getting one of those and looking at some other nitro engine options. Reds, of course. I want to get a modified Reds, and I want that Diamond Edition. I forget which one it was, but the Diamond Edition, and a couple of others, maybe a Works. Trying to get this 3-car purchase out of the way. Didn't want to do payments or anything like that, so we're going to suck it up and just pay cash for it. I'll show you all that here in a couple of days, let y'all know what kind of car I got. choosing between two different cars. They're really badass, so I think y'all are gonna like them. Anyway, that's gonna be about it. Mainly just wanted to show this, show y'all that you can bash and have fun with a professional race kit. They make great bashers, man. So if you have the money to drop on one, I 100% recommend you going with a professional race kit over an RTR. But, you know, I started with RTRs and monster trucks, so there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, guys. I went over a year before I got my first race kit, the Techno, and that was quite a while ago, over a year ago, I think. But anyway, guys, that's going to be about it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.